launch point. Tonbridge Castle lower car park. There's Andrew working hard. It's boiling hot. Hello and welcome to the Great Outdoors. Today we've made our way to Kent and the Medway. We are starting off at Tonbridge near the castle and paddling our way down to Yalding. It should be a cracking video. It is super hot today. Stunning. I'm sure there'll be lots of people on the river making the most of it like us, but it at least should be quite easy paddle as far as current goes or anything. We've got a camp spot organised for this evening. It's not a proper wild camp, it's at a canoe club that allow you to camp on their grass, but there aren't any facilities, so as far as wild camping it's kind of similar. Yeah, we'll enjoy the journey. I hope we have a good paddle and speak to you soon.
We're now approaching Medway Canoe Trail, easy level. Oh dear.
More water! More water!
Well, I don't know whether you can hear me, but yeah, that wasn't quite the fun we were looking for.
Well,
down that.
Number one, isn't it?
It was a number one, but I think the water level's quite low, and we were rubbing out on the bottom quite a lot. We're coming up to the second part of it now.
Got to get over into.
And we made it. Are you going to get up there? More up?
Yeah.
Hello and welcome back. Yeah, we just went down the first water chute here at first lock, and to be fair, I don't know if it's just really shallow there and while we were bottoming out, but yeah, we were proper bottoming out and we had to push ourselves down the chute. Luckily enough, these Inuit kayaks are quite strong at the bottom. Don't even know if we would have made it down in our actual hard canoe, due to that being sits quite low in the water. But yeah, it was still fairly good fun. I'm just going to sit here and have a little bit of lunch, and then we'll get back on our way. So we'll bring you back in a bit.
Just while we remember, I was going to say it was a lack of planning that is the reason why we're currently paddling without our buoyancy aids. We've never done it before, and we would always advise people do wear buoyancy aids, even when they're good swimmers and it's not deep water or whatever. It's still good practice to do so, but unfortunately we were already in Kent when we realised we hadn't put them in the car, so that is the reason why today. Apologies.
Hello and welcome back. I've been Yalding for quite a while now. You'll see that sluice weir, I think it might have been called. We got the drone up. You'll see some drone footage, obviously you would have just seen on the video. Yeah, really lovely and pretty. Unfortunately that was the level 3 sort of water chute, shall we say. And it was quite dry. There was literally a trickle going down it. Obviously the water levels are very low. You have noticed that on the other chutes from another video we saw. That wasn't even videoed, I don't think, that long ago. Like a wandering monk, and it was seemed a lot deeper then. I'm guessing the water levels have dropped even since then. But yeah, it's going all right. We think we've got about an hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes to go, we reckon, until where our camp spot is. It's quite tiring, but enjoying it, enjoying the weather in particular. Views are lovely, very busy, lots of people around. I think these guys have got a good idea here. They're being towed by a little motorboat. Seems like a really good idea. Maybe he could come back and tow us. Anyway, I'll bring you back in a bit. Finally made it here to where our campsite is, here in, what's the name of the place again? Yalding. Yeah, it was a long paddle really. I mean, we did get here, I'm not quite sure what time it is, to be honest. I can put my watch on. Let's just check on the phone. It's only 6:15, so it's not as late as I thought it was anyway. We've got to pack the canoe away. We've got to try and dry it off a little bit first, and then we've got to try and find somewhere, set up camp in the field over there, and then we've got to try and find somewhere to eat. It's still hot, really hot, but yeah, it's been a good paddle. Enjoyed it. The Itwit kayak performed quite well. I don't think it's as comfortable to paddle in as our Sun Dolphin canoe, solid canoe, but I mean it's a good boat. Paddles well. Paddles probably slightly quicker in the water, I would suggest, than our Sun Dolphin canoe. But because you sit lower, yeah, it's a bit harder on the back and on the shoulders. But yeah, we've enjoyed it. Couldn't have wished for better weather, really, to be honest. I mean, it's been lovely. But we'll bring you back in a bit. Hello and welcome back. Well, unfortunately, as you might already have noticed, we're now at home. This is due to the fact that we never got round to actually doing the camp that we had planned, due to the fact that we couldn't get on the campsite that we booked. It was a campsite where it was unmanned. They just give you a key code for a lockbox with a key in to allow you to get on the site. When we got there, it was quite late, and the lockbox didn't seem to be there. Where it should have been, it seemed to be missing. So we decided to try and call the guy who was in charge of the campsite, and to be honest, with no avail to start with. So we emailed them and we went to dinner. By the time we'd finished dinner, it was around 9:30,
and I'll be honest, the guy did send us a phone number to call him, but with the photos that we sent him showing him what we found, they turned around and told us that basically the key had been stolen. So the choice was then to drive back to our house. We got back about 11:30 at night, so it wasn't ideal. It was a great paddle, we really enjoyed it. So if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, make any comments, and we'll see you all in the next adventure.